Hello again, kids. It's Kristen. I'm back. My second video. So for this video, I'm gonna try a new eyeshadow palette from a brand I have never tried before. I never heard of them before. I don't remember exactly where I found them. Probably Instagram. It's an indie brand, which I really love trying indie brands because a lot of times they are just as expensive as high-end brands with just as good or if not better quality. So I'm probably going to butcher the name of this company. It's Motetz Dam. But this is their card that was sent with the palette. And I also put their link to their website down below. This is the palette. It's Bite with Pride. And I have to say I really love the packaging because it speaks to me a whole lot with the bats and spooky vibes, but there's a lot of color and brightness, and like that's me, like Enid and Wednesday put together. You know, give me the goth stuff, give me the unicorns and rainbows too. Trying to get it out of the packaging, it's kind of stuck. While I'm trying to do this, how is everybody doing? Are we good? How's the new year treating you? So far, so good for me. You know, just work and regular stuff, so not a whole lot to report on. We did get crazy cold here, but I think that was before the new year. My car ended up needing a new battery. My husband had to come rescue me from work. I tore the sleeve. Oh well. A lot of times I throw away the outside packaging anyway, just because less stuff. I have lots of stuff. Lots of makeup. I have a whole room full. A couple Christmases ago, my husband made me a beauty room, so got just a whole room full of stuff. So, alright, there's the mirror, so I'm going to bend it back. These are the colors, a nice rainbow palette. It looks like there is the same number as matte shimmers, 8 to 8, and if you look, it kind of corresponds. Each matte has like its own shimmer that corresponds in color, which I think is really nice if you're new to makeup or new to colorful makeup, because it kind of helps you match up. So that's that. I'm gonna do some swatches. Let me get my wipe. I don't know if my arm's big enough to hold them all. So let's just do, we'll do like the mattes and then the corresponding shimmers. So that's on my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna do the top 2 rows first. So purple, 2 blues, and a green. Okay, guys. So that's the swatches. They're not bad. They're not the greatest. The mattes are a little patchy, but sometimes that doesn't mean anything. I've had things swatch great and I put it on my eyes and it was awful, and vice versa. I've had horrible swatches and then put it on my eyes and it's fine. So that's just kind of first impressions there. All right, let's do the next 2 rows. The yellow, man. Not, oh. Yeah. We got a pink, a red, orange, and yellow. I do love a good rainbow palette because there's so many choices. I have to say, as far as a color story for a rainbow palette is pretty standard, but it's also a Pride palette, so I would expect that. So here is the swatches on here. It's not really picking up on camera, but the yellow was pretty patchy and actually like kind of got all around in the palette a little bit. So there, problem solved. So, and that might be helped with some blending. So I think I'm gonna do 2 different eye looks, one on each eye, just so we can get a range of the colors and how they perform. So I think what I'll do is I will utilize the top 2 rows. Probably you'll use only one of the blue sets, and then same for the bottom. I'll use probably the yellow, orange, and pink. Red's not really a good eyeshadow color for me. I tend to always look like sickly if I try red eyeshadow, or like I've been crying. So, and I also want to preface this with saying I am not by any means a makeup artist, an expert. I just like makeup, so you know, it's not a professional criticism or critique, I guess. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Oh god, I'm sorry guys. That's rough. It's always rough when I don't do my eyebrows. I have wrinkly eyelids, so this is why I hold my eyes like this. It just works better that way if I don't like shadow skips a lot. So I know it's like not great for your skin, but it's what I had to do. I'm trying to be gentle about it though, so okay. Not bad. So I did my base first. Usually I do the opposite in case like there's a lot of fallout, which there's not too bad in this so far with the purple. Purple and blue are notoriously hard to formulate, so far it seems pretty good actually. It's not as patchy as it was swatching. So there's that. It's the purple, and then I'm gonna go in. I think I'm gonna do the darker blue instead of the lighter blue. More of a packing brush. Put a little bit on the front. And then blend it into the purple, or pick up a little more of the purple. Yeah, looks pretty good so far. The edges are a little blunt, but that's on me. Not the best on the edges, but usually what I'll do is I'll, if it's a softer color, I can keep blending it out till it kind of diffuses. But usually if it's like a darker or brighter color, I'll use translucent powder to help kind of even out the diffusion. And then I'm gonna use a little more of a packing brush to get the green on. Didn't leave a whole lot of room for the green. I kind of got overzealous. But that's okay, because it's just makeup. If the look turns out not great, you can just wipe it off. Try again, or, you know, call it a day, whatever you want to do. I really like how the green went in with the blue. You know, in the pans, they look like very different colors, and but like they went in together pretty well. So, get a bigger fluffy brush to go in with a little translucent powder to diffuse it. Also, I got a little makeup eraser here, and this is why I usually do my base after I do my eyeshadow, but I don't want to scare you guys too early on, so I don't think I look horrible like without makeup. You know, I'm not one of those people that needs to wear makeup every time they go out of the house or anything like that. I don't even wear makeup every day, usually like 3 to 4 times a week. It's more fun for me. It's not like a necessity. It's cool to see what you can come up with. And also, like, I use it as kind of like a me time before I go to work. I work 12.5-hour shifts, so I'm around people for that long, and for someone who is an introvert, that's hard. So it's a good, like, almost meditative me time kind of thing before I go. So I'm putting on some glitter glue. Even though we're not using glitter, there's no glitter shades, they're all matte or shimmers. It's a trick I used from another YouTuber called Batty Bean. I love her. She's amazing. But she always uses glitter glue, even if it's just a shimmer. It just helps bring out, like, helps the shimmer stick, helps bring out the color. And I've noticed that it's helpful. So, and it's just NYX glitter glue. I think it's like, you can get it at Ulta, I believe. You can get it like on Amazon, obviously, like the NYX website, and it's like $6, $5-6. It's pretty cheap, and I've had that too for months, and it's still going strong. So, okay, now we're just gonna put on a little bit of shimmer. Shimmer. I really enjoy shimmers and like hot highlighter, even though, you know, a lot of older people say it does emphasize lines and texture, which I definitely have, but I love it. I love wearing highlighter, and not subtle highlight. Well, I shouldn't say, like, I don't hate wearing subtle highlighter, like just like a neutral look. Like, sometimes I'm feeling it, but I really like a pop. Like, you know, if I'm spending all this money all this time doing makeup, I like want you to know, yeah, look at it, you know. And that's not for everybody. That's cool. The thing about makeup is it's just makeup. I'm gonna put a little bit of shimmer also on the lower line, and I think so that was the purple shimmer. I'm gonna do a little bit of the light blue. So I only used one blue. I used the dark matte blue, but for the shimmer, I'm gonna use the light blue. A little more kick up with the shimmer, but not bad. Really not bad at all. And I know I got this on sale. I don't remember the exact price, but I think it was probably like less than 20 bucks. Not including shipping. So really a good price point too. It was on sale, like I said. So, and I don't remember exactly what other products they had, but like I said, I will have their website in the description box, and you can check them out. So cool. One eye look down. So I like it. I really like how the shimmers look together. So, all right. So we are going to do the bottom row, 2 rows with, I'm gonna do the pink, the orange, and the yellow. Not the red. Like I said, me and red are not always BFFs. So if there's any indie brands that anybody has suggestions on, I would definitely take them. Like I said, I really enjoy that supporting, you know, people that aren't already rich and famous. Ooh, that orange kicked up pretty good. Is great, you know, just like a small business, supporting them. And really, it's not that more expensive if you're looking at luxury, you know, if you compare it to drugstore prices. Obviously, they don't compare. Drugstores are much cheaper, but also drugstore brands are probably rich too. So, when it comes to things like, and I'm not opposed to like high-end luxury brands by any means. I have some, but like I said, it's just, you know, it's nice to support a smaller business and all that. But really, when it comes to makeup, when it comes to a lot of like eyeshadow palettes, I do enjoy the indie brands. I kind of gravitate towards them. And then when it comes to like, especially like concealer, foundation, things like that, I hit a lot of drugstore because they're, you know, a lot of times they seem to be just as good. And, you know, I don't think a lot of indie brands do like complexion products. So I'm not loving it as much. Let's say this orange and the yellow are definitely more patchy than the darker colors. They're a little more orange in there. They're just not as quite as vibrant either. Sometimes that's not bad. Sometimes you want a little more subtlety. Not me, I'm extra. Which is weird because I might be extra, but like don't pay attention to me in public or anything like that. Alright, so you know, I'm not loving it. I got the Motetz Dam. I have on this eye, like on the outer left eye, this spot that like color doesn't stick to very well. It's noticeably different, and that's a me thing. That's I've used every sort of brand, and it's me. It's not the shadows problem. The only time, especially if I'm doing color, if I'm doing like more neutral or subdued look, it's not quite as noticeable. But it's just annoying. I don't really know what to do about it. Just, you know, you gotta deal with it. It is what it is, as the kids say. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try the yellow shimmer. This brush here. Yeah, it's pretty patchy, the yellow. So not in love, but I mean, it's definitely like I've had worse. And yellow I find is another hard color just because I haven't really ever found like a really good pigmented yellow, and it might just be because I'm super pale too, so it's not gonna be as noticeable. I'm not super tiny, ghostly, super tiny, super ghostly pale skin. I'm not tiny. Besides my height, like I'm 5'1" if I round up. Pink too is kind of a problem with as far as like I will look sickly sometimes if I wear pink. It's not as bad as if I try to do red, but it's there. So I will say like the pink and the orange like almost blended out to like nothing when I tried to kind of smooth out the outer edges. But once again, you know, with a lighter color, that's probably to be expected. Clean up a little bit. Okay, this is the final eye look. Definitely enjoying the blue purple green one more, but I do like it. If the yellow is just a little less patchy, I think it would be really nice. And the more I look at it, the more I am liking it. And also too, when you zoom in and really critique something, you're always going to notice things that you wouldn't notice. Like if I was just randomly doing my makeup, not necessarily gonna notice a little bit of patchiness, because from far away, you can't really tell. And not even far away, you know, I'm a foot away from the mirror. So my overall impression is this is a really nice palette. From the design to the colors, it's good. I enjoy it. I'm definitely happy I bought it. I think it was worth the price. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I want to say 20-ish bucks on sale and whatnot, and that was with shipping. I like the layout. You know, at first it was kind of like, oh, that's a little simple, a little bit boring, but if you're getting towards people who are just working with color for the first time, it's nice to have those matchups with the matte matching the shimmer. For the most part, the shadows performed really well. A little bit patchy with the mattes, but not bad. Really, just the yellows were a little rough, but you know, that's not bad. And I don't think they have a ton of products, so maybe they're working on things. Yeah, I don't know. But overall, it was nice. I wouldn't, you know, be opposed to trying them again. So let me know what you think. If there's any eyeshadow palettes you want me to try, I have a lot. So thank you again for watching. I hope you kids have a lovely day. This should be uploaded by Tuesday. It's like almost midnight, Monday night now. So I appreciate you watching. If you please like, share, subscribe, I would love that. And I will see you all next time. Bye, kids.